How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back to yet another review. A little bit of odd vessel tartness, tiny little tartness, hopeful goodness on today's Massive Beer Review in form of Two Roads Brewing. It's their Persian lime Gose, ale brewed with Persian lime souring in a tanker truck. What does a tanker truck do? I have no idea, but we're gonna drink it and figure it out. As far as what it says in here, it says Persian lime Gose. An ale brewed with Persian lime, sour in progress. It's 4.5% alcohol in volume. On the back here it says Two Roads is driving down a road less traveled with a Persian lime Gose, pronounced Gose. We kettle soured this ale in our own tanker truck trailer. They form a milk tanker like the one you see on the front label that's parked right on the grounds of our brewery. We sourced fresh Persian lime juice from a local craft juicery and blend it in a classic Gose with an added twist of flaked rye. Okay. The result is a strikingly vibrant fresh lime aroma and flavor that shouts refreshment. Yeah, label-wise, it's tight. You know what I mean? Not too crazy. Pretty much just, lime. You got a nice kind of green lime color, and then, kind of an illustrative tanker truck. A little bit of lettering. What are you going to do? So, give her a whirl. Why put it in a tanker truck? I have no idea. To be perfectly honest with you, I know Two Roads has a ton of capacity there, so I don't know if it's a matter of they were just maxed out at that point and they kind of wanted to just do something different. I have no idea, but it's their party. We'll cry if we want to. What does that look like? It looks like a very much a classic Gose. You see a lot of the newer ones today kind of come out that are very, very clear. This one has a soft kind of haziness to it. Where are you getting that from? A little bit of a yeast character, a little bit of that kind of rye, not totally dropped out kind of beer thing going on. Like I said, a lot of these kind of new school ones that tend to come off like super clear, the kettle sours do. So, but traditionally, Goses tend to come out a little bit murky. Touch. Anyway, picky finger, infinitely creamy head. I mean, it's super kind of creamy on top, rocky. Almost looks like a little bit of a milkshake with a soft carbonation and a slight haze to her. Let's get a nose on her. That lime really pops. It's really big. It's accentuated by that kind of slightly subtle kind of acidic pop you typically get from a Gose, like your kettle sours. I do want to say I get a rye component in there too. I'm getting a nice subtle kind of spicy ryeness. So you're getting a little bit of kind of nice spiciness from the rye. You get a little bit of that acidity from that kind of kettle sourness. Then you're getting that nice lime, which all kind of marries together. It smells like a really good beer, to be perfectly honest with you. Cheers. Man. That's super fucking refreshing. Wow. That's tasty stuff right there. Yeah. Listen, putting lime in a Gose is not brain surgery here. That's almost one of the most natural pairings I'm going to do when it comes to kind of these kettled sours. But this just comes off really nice. It's almost like it's not even like salted. It's almost like there's just a high minerality content, salinity content in the actual water itself, as opposed to just being something that's slightly salted, as like a typical Gose. The rye adds this kind of level of spiciness. A lot of times in your classic Goses, you're going to get a little bit of kind of added spice. I feel like you're getting that kind of spiciness from the rye itself. It's not big. The beer itself is quite small, but it still kind of stands out, but not enough to kind of overpower what the beer wants to be. And that beer wants to be a nice kind of vessel for that kind of limeness, that nice big bright liminess, that kind of gives you that big sweet, like almost cheek puckering kind of sweet sourness that is just kind of amped up and built up and kind of jacked up from that sour portion of the show. It's almost like all that acidity is coming from the lime portion of the show, but it's not. You're getting almost a sweetness from it, but that kind of kettle sourness is kind of tricking your brain to think it's more a part of the lime. I'm trying to sneeze right now, but yeah, this is really tasty stuff. This is by far and away, I'm gonna skip right to it, one of the best Goses I've had in quite some time. Everything's super well balanced. Everything's impactful where it should be. It's just a really good beer. The way that rye plays with the spiciness, I dig it. Now, God damn always forget his name. Phil Markowski, I think his name is. I forget. I'm probably butchering it. One of the leads, the guy at Two Roads. He just, he's the king of like saison. He's king of the smaller beers. So it kind of makes sense that a beer like this would come out of there. And oddly enough, this beer comes to me via like a kind of afterthought kind of version of a Mix-a-Sixer. Around here in Jersey, there's a distributor who's I guess they have busted up pallets and stuff like that, and they throw a Mix 12 together in a box. You can't see what's inside there, you just buy it. I crack them open and see what's in there. I was like, yeah. I had a party here on the farm, and I was buying beer just to have, and I was like, guys, perfect. It kind of has a bit of stuff for everybody. And this is actually bought like about a month and a half, 2 months ago before that party, and it's just been sitting in my fridge. Wanted to come outside and do a review. It's super toasty out, super warm. I'm like, Gose is going to hit the spot. Let's kick it off with that. And I'm really glad I did, because it's a really nice beer. It was canned in January too, and it's held up. This is July. So yeah, the way the acidity, the way the lime, the way that spiciness, the rye, them all come together. Like I said, cut to the chase. One of the best Goses I've had in quite some time. Value and availability, like I said, it was in a mixer. I mean, I don't even know if this comes in 4-packs or 6ers. I don't know, but it's pretty damn tasty stuff. It's Two Roads, so chances are it's coming in a 4-pack, and it's probably around 10, 11 bucks. Availability, Two Roads. If you get them, you probably see it and leave you with, if you like what we like this beer, if you like lime-based kind of drinks, if you like almost like gin and tonic, or just like if you like Goses, but you want a little bit more of gin and tonic vibes in your life. It doesn't have that kind of botanical kind of herbalness that gin and tonics do, but that lime portion of the show is what drives it, and it's pretty damn tasty. So if you like lime in your beer, there you go. Put down a limerita, pick this up. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you didn't, anywhere in between, down there, words and stuff. Massive Beers. Check me out doing that. Doing the social media stuff. Type that into Google. Beer Massive, MASSIF.com, or anywhere you find your favorite podcast. You can see me doing a whole bunch of brewer interviews, roundtables. I actually ended up interviewing one of the owners from Two Roads back when it was my old radio show, so you can go check that out. And hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. Hopefully you enjoyed a nice Gose today, and hopefully see you next time. Cheers.